It's episode, is it 6 or is it 7? I think it's 6. Maybe, maybe not. But I did some thinking, especially regarding with the Great Trade League. I have 83 gold. I have the gout, mild illness, but the treatment was successful after they shoved a fish down my throat. As regards to the Great Trade League, Jesus Christ, 200 gold just to bring a smart guy in? Not that I plan on spending it, but here's how I'm going to do it. And I talked to many of my friends and family, and some say that this stuff is illegal. Look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask for loans. There. And we'll... I'll try to keep most of the money as much as I can. Unless they demoted me, which seems to be the likely story. So we're going to go to market, but I'm going to try to spend little money. Just little. Because what I plan on doing with it... How much does my money to success add? Not much. Okay. I'm going to spend it on the cheapest trade goods there is. So I can give it to them and tell them to stick it. Basically. Big game hunters ask for money for a project and they'll pay me back in ivory. Well, you did say don't spend it too much. No, ivory is too valuable of a commodity of the thing that is. I would rather buy it for myself. Plus it'll take months to get it here. Those gems are for safekeeping, not giving those away. Yep, just keep them in your pockets. Speaking of pockets... Well, after this, okay? We're just faced. Because I'm thinking about going raiding once again, but this time, Holy Roman Empire and down to Bavaria. Great! Alright. Promoting science for Braha. Late into the third day of feasting, I sit awake, alone, contemplating the railways. And next to me on a couch lies one of my companions, sleeping in a deep drunken sleep, defenseless and beautiful skin glowing at candlelight. Oh dear. Oh no. Listen, I pissed off too many people enough. Just go for stress, and hopefully the stress trait will go away. I am not in the mood to eat some people, okay? I only do it out of anger. That's right. If I get angry, I'll start eating people. Damn. My friend's friend is also my friend. A motto I try to live by, and sometimes that is an easy truth. A friend of a friend was introduced, and I immediately felt a kind of a connection with this stranger. So, who's this? Oh, Russian. Hopefully we'll be friends too. get together because we're going raiding. Vevronia Dragovich frowned upon my suggestion to arrange another meeting, clearly not interested in making new friends. She didn't think we would become friends. Can I go to the market now? Yeah. Alright. See if we can get some cheap, like, grain. The cheapest grain that you can get. That's one example. I'm gonna stay rich till the day I die. And then when those loan people come, I'll tell them to screw off and then keep making money out of them. I'm going to give them grain. That's what I'm going to do. Grain, stones, lumber, pottery perhaps. More raiders. Still nothing. No suppliers. Yeah, we could spend on this, because we never really built on defense. I was more economically driven. Oh, Stromir, you dirty bastard. Once again. Market. See if we can get some stones. If not, then steel might do. Maybe we could get lumber next. Don't get too greedy, but at least I have a secondary source of income. There's not a damn thing that those Westerners can do anything about it. It seems that Yana's, hold on. It seems that Yana's financial acumen knows no bounds. My ledgers are in perfect order, and my tax collectors know exactly how much each peasant, merchant, and noble owes me. Gold flows freely into my coffers thanks to her revolutionary work. She truly has the golden touch. We both have that golden touch. Still keeping us technology points. The Manichaean faith triumphant. The adherents of the Zoroastrian faith have steadily dwindled to the point where the Manichaean believers are in the majority. This new state of affairs reduced the Zoroastrian faith to a de facto heresy. All former Zoroastrian holy orders are now Manichaean. The bickering of fools does not concern me. Speaking of heresies, some Lolans. Malditions. Yeah, they really did a number there. Now it's a wooden hill fort. Okay, they get their part of the loot, as per tradition. See if we can get lumber. This is something for me. Oh, what is this? Pictish. Or Pictish. I don't know how you pronounce the race people. Hi, Chief, Chasterton, entered my court with a long-winded paper in his hand. The High Chief works for King Tarla and believes that both realms could benefit from a fair trade deal. He's trying to convince his liege to sell an important piece of technology for a mere 300 ducats. I must decline your proposal. I got a thing for myself, but you won't understand. Alright, cheap lumber. So that means contact the affiliate artisans. Okay. Okay. Blacksmiths are ready to heat the forges at my demand. They can make either a large amount of weapons and armors for selling or make me a personal weapon. Since I got a throwing axe, so I request the weaponsmiths to make a usable weapon of steel and wood. Hopefully they'll give me a better weapon than the throwing axe. I've been loyal to my patron for some time. Perhaps it is time to find a new spiritual guide. Dedicated to Porwit. No, my faith has served me well. Because, you know, the stewardship and everything. Porwit is the one with the money. You know what, screw it. Just spend it on the slave market. Maybe there'll be a supplier in the future. Chiefess Veronia was introduced by a mutual friend, and we've talked for a while. We had our differences and a few arguments. We found a common safe ground, and I began enjoying myself. The chiefess seems like a decent person, so let's become close friends, despite the fact that we had this thing going. My wife passed away on cancer. And at this time of the age, I don't think I'll marry to anyone anymore. I think I am good. Holy Roman Empire has got lots of issues. Most of them elective monarchy, and there's War of Independence and a Holy War. A petty noble from, oh god, Polish names, from Szczecin has spent a week visiting Praha, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home, insulting his local peers and behaving like royalty. My courtiers are quite sick of him, asking him to take action. So I'll write a formal complaint to the High Chief Premyslid of Pomerania. Yeah, temporary Rome control. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I feel insulted that the first thing you do is accuse my people of being ill-behaved. If you could ever consider that he may be a fraud? Of course not, you foul debaucher. What nerve, this changes things. I thought we were friends. You're just not having all the luck, do you? Yeah, you're just not having all the luck, bro. Okay, the weapon I ordered is ready. I wasn't quite sure what they would make, but the results seem lethal enough. Look at this. 3% of any of the 30 options that will happen. Because there's a large variety of weapons, so what did they give me? Is there anything good that could replace my throwing axe? The Shatterer! A large mace with spikes mounted on the head, named the Shatterer, for it will shatter my enemies in both mind and body. It ups my personal combat skill a bit, but a little added bonus for the heavy foot troops. I was hoping for the next, but good enough. Now I can give away this axe. What's who? Who would I give it to? Hey, you got anything interesting? No? I'll give you my axe. Here, I'll throw it to you. Right. Thank goodness. I guess my son. I haven't gone to the market yet because I need the cheap stuff again. That's all I wanted. It was a personal weapon. I'm not interested in for the rest of the jewelry yet. What? No. Yeah, great idea. Give the throwing axe to the guy who wants to overthrow you. He might throw it back at me. Remember, once I die, this country's going to split into two entities, Bohemia and Slovakia. And it's possible this may become independent too. Which is fine by me. Everybody of you will get chances to loot. Get together! Yeah, I couldn't do that back then because I was such a wise guy with the prestige. Just now of legal age. Immortal Warlord. see a bright future ahead of you. Why can't we? Okay, married to this Polish girl, and he asked me the question: is he conjoined to into? Oh, hold on. Is he conjoined to eunuchs? This is a mercenary band of southern Slavs who is looking for happiness in war. Well, if you want to prove yourself, you are a spearman. You're brave, but you seem humble. But you're envious. I'm sure these southern Slavs need help, so he'll join Captain Slobodan out of the eunuchs band. There you go. Go! Sorry, he's right on out of there. Bavaria is expanding southwards. He may have a lance, while I got the Shatterer. Here comes the more raiding party. Nothing can stop us now. See if we can get some pottery. Again, we're going for the cheapest of the cheap. The main street is lined with shops and people looking at goods crafted by the local artisans. All the trading in the city ends up converging here and is transferred into great works like armor, jewelry, and pots. Here we go, cart of potteries. So yeah, my son Harold went to the eunuch, so when he comes back he's going to be a very, very worthy warrior. Whoa, hold on there. Oh my god, we hit the jackpot. We got a bunch of women and girls here. Some of you are Frankish. There was one who was Visigothic. I'll deal with them later. Just hold on. Well, thinking. What? But they need to give us money more because this is what this is for. If those that can't leave, well, we may have to sacrifice them. And the children will be educated if they are old enough. So, wait for the results. Two thrifty rogues, worry me. Give you your daughter back. More. Chased King. Another one back. And that's all of his money. So that would mean... How old are you? 1 year old? This one? 1 year old. Okay. Put him in house arrest. Oh, wait a minute. The Duchess of Saxony is here too? Oh, wait, that's... I'm going to put all of them under house arrest. I'll dispose of them later, if I remember. Unless she hates her liege, then I could possibly recruit them for the other uses. Well, that would be wishful thinking. Yeah, I missed that one. Wasn't paying attention. When I just wait 5 years, in about 800 or 801, we'll start educating these children, and hopefully they'll turn into Czechs instead of being Frankish or Germans or Visigoths. Oh, got another one. You're just not having a good look today, do you? No traits. Dreslav. Again, I tended to name them with Slavic names, no Christian names. No Latin-inspired names, no Greek names. Not saying I'm strict on it, it's just we're not living in that era yet. Or I could just name them whatever the heck I like that is of a Czech origin, and names that aren't on the list of Czech names. Mark it. Vladimir. Strong Slavic name. How about some meat, huh? Hides. Wool. I could go for some wool. I think it's almost time because we're about to give them the loan. Yeah, here it comes. They're gonna give me shit. Oh, the trade master of Poland. What you got there? I think this is a friendship. Business partners. The member of the Great Trade League before me, with 2 well-built men behind him, tells me that it is time for me to pay the debt to the guilds. Here you go, have some grain. The cheap stuff that I can easily get. Okay. Box of gems. And then potteries. I outsmarted them. My God, I think I really did. My idea worked. Okay, let's do it again. Lord Masta, you are a magnificent bastard. Why did I say Lord Masta? I meant Stromir, you are a magnificent bastard. You have outduped the league. See, we're using all that money. What are the other counties that may go away? Okay. Get a little fort as well. Ah, we could also use that money for mercenaries for future wars. Okay, this is the last holding. Why are we besieging Plowin? Or is that a separate conflict from over there? It's already been looted. Well, Strymir, you have exploited the Great Trade League. Can you imagine if you were the Doge of Venice and be doing all of this just for your own personal gain? Alright. Get those troops back here. They need to go home. Oh, I just remembered something else. The children. And the women, too. Tell you what. I don't think it's possible. Can it? I'm looking at their ages before I even think about it. Oh no, you can't take her as concubine, nor you can force her to marry me. That won't work like that. I could sacrifice a bunch of them if I wanted some piety, but I tie enough. Tell you what, I'll release all of them as a show of goodwill. But they're mine. There we go. They stay here. Once they turn the age of 6, we'll have them educated. Even though they're going to gain the trait of prison life. You're done here. Well, these guys, since this one is done, so they'll still be around. Also invited these people because I want to get rid of my stress trait if I want to be around a little longer. I was thinking, like, what could I decorate my warehouse with? Alright, what am I buying? What's missing? I got it. If it's available. There's no need for that. It's not time for war. Alcohol, piety. Oh yeah. Did I say piety? I mean pottery. We'll keep them here when those lone peoples come back. My daughter Mira does her homework and is always on time for her lessons. Diligent is always a great trait. It ups it up. You're gonna be a very good student. Well, trade master depends. Thinking. Cape Colonists, fortifications. And speaking of forts, oh gee, that's expensive. My daughter Drahomira Premyslid was playing pretend war. According to the other children, she was struck by a wooden sword. By sheer fortune, she avoided an injury. I started to wonder if I should teach her how to use a weapon. Yeah, sure, why not? Here's a sword. Anything that would up a skill. Yes, I give swords to children. Even though she'll never be a commander because we don't have that sort of a women's law. That would be hundreds of years ahead. Amazing technology. Like it. Arnost, you are my best friend now. The stress trade is gone. Nothing. My knowledge of swords extends only to far as long, sharp things you poke people with when you want them to die, especially if you're in a duel in a war. It's becoming an embarrassment. If someone could ever teach me anything about swords and how to use them, it would be one of my best friends. I can trust him to never mock my lack of skill. I really should ask for help. I have that craven trait, right? Oh, heartbroken, right. We used to have true love and died of cancer. I'm heartbroken. Oh, that's what that trait was. That popped up. Yeah, I have the craven trait too. When my time has come, it'll be Zygmunt's time. Zygmunt refused to teach me unless I pay him and follow his every rule. He told me that I was a menace with a sword, and the gold was meant to pay for any medical attention he might need while teaching me how to use a sharp part of the sword. Okay, I can see the wisdom that just hates me already. Yeah, we became best friends and he's never gonna overthrow me again. Some time has passed since I've started this whole trading business, and I'm confident I've mastered everything that there is to know. This is my calling. So, I'm an apprentice trader. See? Stone Hill Fort. Yeah, we got the whole capital fortified. So now let's spin it on the last part of the war camp. It'll all be worth it at the end. And we're definitely militarily prepared when the next ruler takes over. Especially when my son comes back from serving the eunuchs. This is Captain Slobodan. He's Serbian. Vladislava. Grain, if there is any. Yes, there is. One of the children guests do not understand the path that I follow. Workcraft is heavy and dirty. Explain that fire is magnificent. Whatever the hell that means. Okay. I could have to seek treatment for my illness again. And I am thinking about stealing that artifact from Dragomir there. So just give it a moment. As long as you know what you're doing. Zygmunt brought a croaking bucket to my chambers and he told me to expose my upper body. He grabbed a toad, gutted it with a deft hand, and proceeded to place the still twitching carcass on my chest. Zygmunt continued until the bucket was empty, and my torso was covered. I actually feel better. You made me swallow the fish, and now you put a toad on my chest. They were friends, and you're a venerable elder. You're a gambler. You are lazy, fat, wrathful, lustful. Gee, no wonder. But at least you got a good daughter. Alright, let's go steal that artifact. It's the Raskovnik that I wanted. She's of a legal age. High Chief Dragomir of Uzorod, which is now changed the name of it instead of Chobatia, is known to have some artifacts in his possession. Which one I go after? Before deciding, make sure I have someone I can trust available to help, or it might be harder to steal right time. Raskovnik. Of course, Dubravka. She knows the ins and outs of that place. There's a reason why she's a highly skilled spy master. You know, next time if you take women prisoners, you should have a close look at their traits. Dragomir is dead. And now took the throne as the guy who has cancer. So I arrived at his place. So he just passed away by the time we arrived. I will, gee, I'll try to sneak it to the window. If I get imprisoned, then I get imprisoned. I'm not liking my chances this time. Managed to evade most of the patrols till I called outside the treasury. 2 board guards stand between me and my prize. One of us will seduce them. Once again, Dubravka, strut your stuff and try to seduce them while I'm trying to get through that area. Okay, we dealt with the guards, so now carefully search the item. We're looking for a 4-leaf clover. That's what we're looking for. A 4-leaf clover that can pick locks. Alright, we got it. This went better than I thought. I owe you a drink, along with all the other guys. Yeah, let's go with that. Number 1. This is a celebration. And yes, that includes my children. I'm bringing them too. If they're not off marrying to some other kingdom. And can't divide him because he's with the eunuchs. At least she's here. Oh, and concubines too. Including this German woman. But she still hates my guts because I abducted her. There we go. A little bit of prestige and intrigue and plot power increase. There we go. Oh, the new ruler of Pomerania, Bohumir. We'll arrange a meeting with him. Alright, came to an agreement. 55 years old, and I'm surprised that my life has not yet ended yet. Only because of good treatments and better lifestyle, I guess. That's why I can't go on a grand hunt like I once did, because of my condition. Didn't want to share her toys, but she remains greedy. But you know what? That's good. You need that greed. Because that's one of the key traits in being a good peddler, merchant, trader type person. Especially if you would be a future member of the Great Trade League. Okay. Given patronage to write the chronicles right here in this old book. Which we got it from that Avar. Oh, they reached the coast to the Adriatic and the Gulf of Venice. We really got to start fighting them. And now they want to expand southwards into Bosnia. The market. Gave me some money. Alright. Ooh, I just got an idea. But I think I'm beyond my prime right about now. Ludmila, my daughter's best friend. Yeah, hold that thought. You know what? Screw it. Why don't you marry to me? I could take a prestige hit. I'll go negative. See? Already done. Because she's a lowborn. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I know you're a little bit old there. Could have married you 2 years ago, but screw it. Excellent. Hey, look at that. After months of hard work, my fowls have become stallions and mares. Raising horses feels a lot like managing a fiefdom. It takes time and dedication and discipline. I have succeeded. The Corsairs will advance ahead of the main force to cut off enemy troops, so we got movement speed. Worship the ancestors. I ask for a long and healthy life. Typically I would have done human sacrifice. Oh, they won't let me sacrifice children, but sacrifice this woman instead, who's doesn't seem useful. My daughter, Libos just fears me. Damn you, father, you killed Jika. I'll never forget. What? Was she your friend or something? I didn't think you're mine. Attempts to murder inside realm. Okay. I don't know what the hell was that about. All right. These are good times. Yes, we're having good times now. I'm just waiting for this damn thing to pop up because the repay thing is almost coming. I got more money, but damn it. Wonder how it would become more healthier through my ancestors. Hey, why don't I spend all my hard-earned money for a temple? It's an idea. It's May 3rd. It's 2 months now. May 3rd is the time. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the Ride of the Valkyries playing in my head because of the suspense, because, you know, it's getting closer. Time's running out. Get to the market and get any of the trade goods. And by Perun, I mean any. Sakra. We're counting down. Okay. There you go, sack of grain. Came out as a trader. Oh, that doesn't concern me. So it won't take anything from me. Okay, I'll risk it also. I guess I'll pay. Suckers. Alright, let's hold a Yarrow festival. So I'll keep the party going. Oh, and the war chest thing. And try to recover from the illness. It's my new ambition now. Who's going to represent Yarilla? While looking at the what the various shops have to offer, a man talked me out of it. To me, he claims to have the greatest offer, only 2 crates of gold ingots for a price of 1. I call bullshit on that one. I'm calling out on a scam. Bohuslav, or Real Yarilla, son of Perun. And I insulted a respectable merchant. I shouldn't be so paranoid. So that was real gold then? I thought he was bullshitting me because, you know, that stuff can be easily counterfeited. Much like the silk. Alright, let's drink together. Next time. Just a few more years. Ah, the arrow of Perun. I'll take it. Hey, wait a minute. This thing says that, you know, it would help me, I don't know, cure a disease or something. Maybe I could cure myself. You know, this could be the ancestors at work. Okay, I'll take your gold. We got two of them. What's going on with Bavaria? I mean, Avaria, damn it. Matter of fact, I think we'll take this opportunity to, listen, they use most of their strength through their vassals and they're fighting Croatia, which is being bullied at this moment. Maybe this could be my chance to... Look, destroying a crown is a hard ambition. Like, if you were to destroy the crown, all of its independent chiefdoms and high chiefdoms would break out. This would be Balkanization. Right next to the Balkans. But I've come here for Pressburg. So, we get together. Because we haven't fought in a war like this in quite some time. Hopefully all that preparation is well spent. And have to form alliances with them. I don't know how that's gonna work because, you know, you're Zagreb and you're part of Bavaria. Does that mean you can turn it against them? Where's Poland? Do I need to negotiate with them? Or send one of my daughters? Oh, offer a non-aggression pact. Yeah, we're sorry about what you just did. Poland's gonna expand through down here. Okay. Good luck with that. And what is this? The sword is used in coronation of Polish monarchs. It is decorated with Christian symbols and floral patterns, as well as a narrow slit in the blade holding the coat of arms of Poland. Oh, I guess you get this artifact when you form the Kingdom of Poland itself. And how's Karl doing? Being an evil person as ever? He even jailed your heir. Did he really do that to you? No, someone else did. Right. Let's get together. And I know not at the war front's going to be affected, so I have to cancel the feast because of the war. I'm currently fighting against the enemies. Perhaps after the war I might throw a victory feast. Let us hope so. Now let's be allies. Okay, we're getting together because tune into the next episode, Conquest for Pressburg, and we're going to be into the next century. So, see you next time.